It's your boy Kanko Youth. Welcome back to the channel. We're getting ready to play episode 3. We're gonna try to continue our journey with the Spurs. So far, we got 3 games in, 4 games in. Yeah, 4 games in. Sitting at the top of the table right now with 12 points. So it's looking pretty good. So for the start, but hoping we could finish at the top when the season ends. That's the important part. All right, so let's hop into this next game. And man, I'm really liking the team. I think it's really a nice squad so far. So far, it's pretty good players. Uh, International positions are available. I'm pretty sure a couple of international countries probably gonna start reaching out after the start that I have. All right, so we're gonna kick off with Sheffield United for our 5th game of the season. So we're gonna get into this one
A meaningful
and stay
occasion,
tuned
and
for the
all week long the
highlights.
football chatter has centred around this game. And
Well, this is a brilliant strike, as you can see. He hits it with so much power. The keeper had no chance. Fantastic finish. Well, that reaction says it all. That's such an important goal in this game.
Surely. And there goes the vine.
Comfortable in the end, wasn't it? Thought they controlled the middle of the park well. Going forward, there was some really nice incisive play too. It's a good result for them.
We've got some questions for you. Thanks, that's all.
All right, so we cut that 2-0 win on that game. So next game we got to play Arsenal. Hopefully this game we could get a result out of it because Arsenal is pretty challenging, but we're gonna try to see our best what we could do. In this season, I think they're sitting at 4th. Okay, so yeah, it's gonna be a good little competition. But before I start that, let me check my scout. Uh, Not interested. I don't really take players that are 17 years old. I don't see the sense of that because they don't really have much time to grow. So I really don't really take those 17-year-old players. It just doesn't make any sense. I mean, you might find one or two that you could try, but the rest, nah. It's not enough time for them to grow. So too long to grow, so I ain't keeping him. It takes too long for him to gain a point. So let's see what Arsenal is bringing to the table.
Okay, thanks, guys. We're going to start with the questions now. Okay, guys, we're going to wrap this up.
All right, so we're gonna go to Emirates Stadium and play Arsenal. Let's see what happens. Stay tuned for the highlights.
An occasion of pure, raw derby passion. Just listen!
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
Almost from a different postal code. That was as clean as a whistle. You cannot strike them any better than that.
Well, here it is again, and wow, just take a look at this. He's absolutely nailed this one. What a strike that is from distance.
A few moments later,
It might be the moment that sees them claim the bragging rights.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is. Well, that reaction says it all. That's such an important goal in this game.
From this
They just wore down the opposition, and in the end, they got their reward. That's a really good win for them.
Well, Son, you've got to say, scaling impressive heights, and not for the first time. Stuart, he turned on the style yet again.
Well, that performance sums him up, really. You're never disappointed with what he gives you. Such a good player.
Just got a couple of questions for you regarding the match. No further questions. Thanks so much.
All right, so we walked away with that win just now, 2-1. So that was a pretty good win for us against a tough team like Arsenal. So we're looking forward to seeing them again during the season, and I'm pretty sure they want revenge. So we're gonna go ahead and enjoy this win right now, and we're gonna run on to the next. So the next one will be Swansea, and this is for the Carabao Cup. So I'm thinking in the Carabao Cup, I'm probably gonna rest some of my starters. And I'm gonna go ahead and allow some of my sub and my third string players to get some playing time. So already two already right here asking for playing time. So I gotta include Gil and Lo Celso into this squad for this game. But I'm also gonna put some other players in here also. So I'm gonna rest Son. Let's start Werner. Let's start Quinones. Let's start Johnson. Let's start Lo Celso. Start Chavez. Basuma. Got Royal in here. Davis. Reyes. Sesegnon. And Malagon. Okay. Sar, I'm going to include in this team. Gill. Solomon. Dragusin. I'm going to put Scarlett in here just to see if Canonians get tired, then I could insert him for a little game time. Yeah, so I'm taking out all the starters and go ahead and insert some other players that don't play a lot. So I'm gonna put Gil here for a sub. Lo Celso's already starting, so I'm gonna probably let Solomon get some playing time, see what he looks like. And then from there, I'll probably make some other changes during the game. But for now, we're gonna go with this lineup.
The cameras are
So
fixed to
stay
one
tuned
man.
for
Well,
the
Derek, there are few better
highlights.
players in the air. He's so dangerous when pulled.
Perfectly, and didn't he just?
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back. And then just look at the finish, Derek. He reads the flight perfectly and absolutely smashes it beyond the goalkeeper. There's just no stopping that. Well, he can't control his delight, can he? It's a wonderful
A few
moment
moments
for his
later.
team.
That'll be difficult to stop now.
They'll certainly go into the next round full of confidence.
Well, we're highlighting him for a reason, Stuart. He's put in a really exciting performance here.
He was a major reason why they won today. He was so reliable and he inspires those around him.
Can we just grab a minute of your time for a few questions? No more questions, thank you.
All right, so we are firing on all cylinders. So far we looking good. So far players are getting playing time. We are scoring. Oh yeah, so it's definitely looking in the right direction. So we're gonna try to keep this going. Oh yeah, didn't get to play him, but I'll get some playing time. Okay, so Ukraine has sent us an international offer. I still want to weigh my options on some of the other teams because some of these teams they don't really have a depth in their pool in international. And in international, I like picking players that are young because you have quite a few young players. So I might pick a player that in the next 4 years could be in next 2 years actually could be in the World Cup. So I'm definitely not trying to go with the older players. So I'm gonna hold off a little bit and see what other options come forward. All right, so now we got Liverpool. Pretty sure they got a good lineup setup for us. Let me see. So pretty much, okay. All right, so it looks like they're missing probably one starter, and that's Endo. But I still think they're a strong team. So let's see how we match up against them in this one. I am going to start everyone. I do need to give my bench players a rest. So I need to bring in some other players from the bench, from the third team. So I'm definitely gonna give Gil an opportunity here. Solomon, I would say, yeah, you could come back in the squad. Dragusin, yeah, let's put you back in here. I'm gonna give Hall in this team and see. I don't. Okay, well I already got Skip, so I don't need him in this lineup. So I'm gonna go. All right, I'm gonna let Quinones stay. Well, actually, let's put Scarlett. Scarlett, let him get some playing time if he has to. All right, I'm not gonna play Liverpool in that color jersey. I'd rather play them in their home kit. So, all right. So stay tuned for the highlights.
No doubt about it, we should be in for a feast of football here with Spurs about to entertain Liverpool. It's anyone's guess who's no interest in smiling.
Well, let's look at this again. It's a decent delivery into the box. And just look at the finish. That's a brilliant piece of skill and vision to chip the goalkeeper from there. What a great goal. Well, all eyes are on the manager. What's he going to do to turn this around? Say it's a point game, don't you? Far from the easiest game, but they kept fighting until the very end, believing that they would get another chance, and it's probably the fair result in the end.
Well, I think it's fair to say he'll be happy with his own contribution in this game, Stuart.
Well, it was a decent performance. He scored a very good goal and had some good moments in the game. I think he'd be fairly happy with how he played today.
Just a moment of your time. Thank you for your time. Really appreciate it.
All right, so we got a draw with Liverpool, and that's a good result. Because Liverpool is a pretty challenging team to play against. They got a really fast-paced attack. But I'm definitely satisfied with a point, so I'm not gonna complain about that. So far, so let's check on some talents that the scouts came back with. Once again, I'm not really interested in the players that are like 17 years old, so I kind of don't really use those players because it defeats the purpose, takes them forever to grow. So I'll take my chances on 16 and 15-year-olds. Alright, so let me get these youth academy players trained. Look, so I don't, yeah, that's too low. Alright, he's a left mid. So I'm gonna go ahead and change him from that position. Let me see how long it takes for him to turn into a left winger. 2 weeks. Alright, so I'm gonna put him a left winger, change him to that. Also Torres. Let me see. 12 weeks. So yeah, I don't need this one because it takes him 12 weeks to change to a left winger. Alright, so far it's pretty good. Alright, so we got Luton Town next. And right now we sitting at the top of the table. Man City is sitting right there with us. And Newcastle and Arsenal and Fulham is climbing. So let's see if we could get 3 points from this game. Definitely gonna mix up this starting lineup. I'm gonna rest my center back Romero. I'm gonna start Reyes. Lo Celso. Yeah, I'm gonna put him to the bench. I'm gonna put Sarr in. Romero. I'm gonna put Davis in just in case. I need a sub. Van de Ven, he's okay. His fatigue is not that low, so I'll definitely keep him in the lineup. We need to get these 3 points. Alright, so let's get it.
All eyes on
Stay
Heung-min
tuned
Son.
for the
In
highlights.
imperious form and the leading marksman in the league. Can he add to his total to...
Well, we won't get tired of seeing this, will we? Because that struck so sweetly. He really does surprise everybody here, not least the keeper. What a good finish that is. Well, just look at his reaction. That could prove to be a massive goal. Well, here's the replay. Just begging for a teammate to get on the end of it. But the finish is so easy. He's given far too much time and space. He doesn't even have to jump. Poor defending, you have to say.
A few moments later.
Well, as you can see, it was a fairly simple finish in the end, but you still have to be in the right place, keep your composure and finish it off, and that's exactly what he did. Well, here you can see the delivery from Son is absolutely spot on, and he does well to read the flight of the ball, to be fair. Almost just cushions it beyond the goalkeeper, and that seemed to catch him off guard. A really good, controlled finish.
Rating.
Well, just look at this again. It's good movement, the timing of the pass is perfect, and they leave the goalkeeper with no chance. That's an excellent goal. Well, he looks really pleased, doesn't he? His side have been really
A few
good today.
moments later.
They've done it!
Well, here's the replay. The pass over the top has just the right amount of pace on it, and the finish is clinical. He just makes it look so easy, doesn't he? Well, we spoke about their great defensive record, but today it was all about their front players. I thought they were excellent. Their ability to turn with the ball around the edge of the box was a real feature of their play. They were certainly good value for that win.
Just a moment of your time. Thanks so much for your time. That's all.
So we were the better team in that last game against Luton Town. I honestly believe that we outplayed them, so that was pretty good. So our next challenge will be Tottenham. Not Tottenham, Fulham. Fulham. So we're gonna go play them and see. So my team should fully be rested. So I should have options to choose from multiple players. Alright, so one of my youth academy player position has changed. So now let's see his development. Alright. The scouting report. Alright, so let's check my youth academy. Let me see. Okay, so he's below 52, so I wouldn't use him. Okay, and this is a cam. Let me see how long it's 4 weeks. Okay, so I'm gonna say let's go an attacking midfielder. Alright. Alright. Not bad. So right now, we're playing the number 3 team in the standings. So obviously they have been winning. So I'm pretty sure they got a good team. Let me look at their starting lineup. Okay. Yeah, they got a pretty stacked team. And they got a good bench too, so okay. So let me check my subs. Alright, everybody's fully rested. So I'm gonna go ahead and start all my starters.
Now it
So
is for
stay
real.
tuned
The
for the
tactics of
highlights.
squad strength. Yeah, absolutely right out of the top drawer.
Yeah, boy!